If you're looking into automation tools, creating fancy AI agents, and cannot decide between make.com or n8n, this video is going to save you so much time. I've been testing both tools, and today I'm going to walk you through a side-by-side comparison, real-life examples, pros and cons of both of the tools, and why I'm actually using both of them. You can also figure out which tool is best for you for the purpose you're looking for. Let's get started. Both are low-code automation tools in general, and the stuff you can do with each of them is a little bit different. Interface n8n is a little bit more technical. I don't think you need to have super deep technical knowledge to use it, but it looks a little bit technical to begin with. Make is super beginner friendly. It has a cool interface. Around the pricing, you can do self-hosting with n8n. You can basically use it for free if you want to go in depth with that, or you can pay for the cloud services to make it easier for you to begin with. Make, you have to pay. They have different tiers and different type of plans. n8n is actually open source, and Make is a closed platform SaaS, software as a service. Hosting, for n8n, you have more flexibility. You can self-host. It's open source. You can also use everything they're using basically, or you can also run it on the cloud. For Make, it's run on the cloud. You don't have this option. Templates for n8n is growing. I think there are already a lot of templates, to be honest, but Make has a massive library with like some examples and like a cute interface to it. I feel like n8n has a lot of templates, to be honest, but Make has a little bit more. And both are low-code automation tools. You can integrate AI logic to make your fancy AI agents if you want to. And the experience of using them both is a little bit different. And I feel like both have different use cases in general. And you can make a lot of stuff with using either one of them. Let's get started with Make overview first. You have this overview of when you begin to see your dashboard, how much you're actually using and that type of stuff. You can collaborate with your team. This is pretty cool. I haven't used it yet. You can have an overview of your own scenarios here. I just started using it, to be honest. I created a few scenarios. I looked into the templates. They have a huge library for a lot of the tools, so you can actually test it out and you can search for the templates. For example, let's do Notion. What do they have around Notion? Because I love Notion. And you can just check it out, what you can do, what already exists with Notion and their templates, for example. This is pretty cool. This is like a summary of my connections. I only connected like Gmail and some other stuff so far. I was looking into email automations, and you have webhooks here as well. So this is basically it. It has a clean interface. Let's just go to the one scenario I did before. So I basically created a Gmail automation based on a Google Sheet. If I type into new rows in this sheet, it directly sends an email to the person with the subject and description I've written. And I could also add some AI logic to generate the content of the email for me, but this is pretty much it. You can create like a simple emailing list with this automation tool. Getting the APIs is super easy. You need your login, credentials, and then some type of details around the paths and which sheet, which rows, that type of stuff. You can also add attachments. This is super easy, and you can just build some automations, and you could also add some AI logic. I will explore this later on, but this is like a simple email automation and you don't need any other tool. You can just build it here. I really like the visuals, and you can do like run once and stop, and then you can just like see the scenario inputs, structure. What else I wanted to show you? The note. You can take some notes. What I found cool was like to see, where is this? You can add more apps into it. This is like the simplest workflow I was looking for. You can add some breaks. I really like the interface here. It's very easy to use and beginner friendly. All right, let's move on to n8n. In the overview, I did some workflows a while ago. You have the credentials. For example, I logged in with Gmail, my Drive, LinkedIn, and OpenAI account, that type of stuff. And then we have some executions. Let me just show you something that is very simple. First, demo agent. For example, you can build your own AI agents based on a message you received. This could be different platforms, and it has like a memory. You can also add different memory sources and maybe like add your Google Calendar, add your AI credentials, and it's super flexible, to be honest. But to begin, you just need to have like a basic knowledge around APIs. For example, you need to take the details around how to integrate. And cool thing about this is they also have a lot of templates, so you can discover between over 1,600 workflows and automation templates. So let's pick AI and then we'll see. They have over 500. This is pretty cool. Let's do like email then, because I wanted to compare the email automations. All right, AI email analyzer, smart email autoresponder template using AI. This is cool. You can basically pick out the ones from here: social media analysis and automated email generation. This is interesting. We can pick this. This looks cool enough. Use for free. Well, Cloud Workspace. Okay. Just like a comparison, you need to like create email trigger. Okay, this is connected. You can also see like you need some API keys and what I really like, this is I actually love about n8n. It gives you AI assisted process on how to actually do it. Because if you're doing it for the first time, no matter which platform you're doing it for, you kind of need to read some documentation about their APIs and how to actually generate the keys and so on. But it gives you like a really good overview, and I basically did it based on this. So you can learn within the platform. I really love this in n8n. What the main differences between the two, in my opinion, are n8n is super flexible. You can build crazy automations. So look at this crazy workflow for a second. I don't think I can do this much with Make. It doesn't have that much flexibility. n8n has a lot of flexibility and you can generate so many different workflows. It is more flexible in general, but you can make things faster with Make. You don't need in-depth knowledge. It depends on what you're looking for, to be honest. Overall, let's do like a small recap. I have these categories if you're thinking about which tool to pick. To sum up, if you're technical and want to host your own stuff and want more flexibility, go for n8n. The ideas are limitless with n8n, to be honest. And if you want something visual, easy to begin with, easy to use, and you don't want to go into too much depth about the details around your workflows, Make might be the best one for you. In the next videos, I will also generate cool workflows, so make sure to subscribe. I'm just getting started with automation and AI and creating AI agents. This will be super cool, and I will document the process and hope to share useful stuff for you. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, you can also like some of my other videos around here and subscribe to see more. Hope to see you next time. Take care. Bye.